Welcome to another edition of Roll the Levels Thought You Oughta Know. It's our weekly news show where we kind of pull stories from the interwebs that you may have missed and things we thought you ought to know. So without further ado, my name is Matt. This is my friend Sarah. Absolutely. And together we are going to dive into some of those news articles today.
So Steam didn't make many indie friends this week.
No, Steam did not make indie friends this week.
So the new revenue sharing kind of plan came out for Steam. So Epic came to the indie rescue.
Okay.
And is going to launch their own service, like their own storefront.
Oh, nice. Okay, so like full store, all other things
well,
like Steam.
They have Fortnite, so that'll probably be like their
Right,
big thing.
true,
But so they're going to release a revenue sharing where no matter how many sales you have for your game, you'll get 88% of the revenue.
Oh, that's pretty handy.
That's much more than you make on Steam.
Yeah, because with the new tier system on Steam, it's 70% if you're AAA and you're making all the monies.
Yeah.
It's 50% if you're an indie developer and not making all the monies.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
it got worse.
Okay.
So they plan to release with just a few curated games, but they plan to expand next year and have all the games ready for you.
Nice. We'll see how that works out. I'll be
sure.
curious to see if people jump ship. I mean, most everybody's computer library is in Steam.
Yes, and it is usually a massive list that maybe you want to abandon. You don't know.
That's true. That's true. Redo. Absolutely. So we'll see how it all works out.
For sure.
In Pokemon Go news, we got some interesting things happening there. Looks like very soon we're going to see one-on-one PvP battles between trainers.
It's been like a long awaited thing.
So that'll be interesting. You can basically just meet up with anybody anywhere and start fighting.
And you can do, if you don't have any friends in the area that play, you will be able to do AI.
Okay, nice. Well, that'll be all right. Kind of on that vein of Pokemon Go, we're going to transition to Pokemon Let's Go, which we just found out actually the save data from either version of that game is going to jump over into Super Smash.
Yeah.
Which comes out tomorrow as of the recording, which is exciting. What's really cool though is that you will get a kind of a spirit animal, so to speak.
A little buff system.
Yeah, and then it'll basically buff you in combat, which I'll be curious to see how that works out for people that don't have that. Like how.
Yeah, you get either a Pikachu or an Eevee spirit partner, and you kind of like equip them, I guess, to your character.
Okay.
And so you'll get this. I think Pikachu gives you like a speed buff, and Eevee gives you a attack buff.
Okay. Interesting for those that don't have it though.
Yeah, I mean, you lose out. You don't get your little Eevee. Sorry for you.
That's unfortunate.
No, not for me. I have Eevee.
True.
So I hope you're not tired of Fallout 76 news.
I am never tired.
I got some more for you.
Okay, what's going on with Fallout 76?
So there was the bag controversy. We'll start there.
Oh yes, the canvas bag turned nylon bag. Gotcha.
So the nylon bags were ripped.
Oh.
In the collector's edition that they were getting. So after so many bad things on social media, they're now gonna send you canvas bags.
Oh, good.
You do have to sign up on their website to get it though.
Okay.
So you have to go to their official Bethesda website, and you have to put your request in before 31st
of January.
Okay.
Thank you. Good. Hey,
I would have forgotten.
That's all right.
But funny thing about this website.
Okay.
So people have obviously submitted their tickets because angry people do that.
Makes sense.
So the website seemed to have a little bit of a vulnerability.
Oh no.
Where if you submitted a ticket on this website, everybody who submitted a ticket with their home address and full name and everything was right there in front of you.
Oh no.
So that has been fixed.
Wow, in the computer world we call that a data breach.
Yes, it was a data breach.
Oh,
so
no.
that is not a thing anymore.
Okay, so they fixed that up?
They fixed it. Nobody thinks it was hacking. They think it was just...
It was a vulnerability.
It was a boo-boo.
That was missed.
They did release a massive patch this week.
Okay.
To add storage space.
Oh.
But it broke a whole bunch of other things in the game.
Oh. Wow.
So they do plan to have 2 more patches this month.
Okay.
To give you new features, even though you probably don't need them right now. You kind of just want to turn on.
That's fair.
But they are having more bug fixes
in those patches as well. Okay.
And then after this, there's still more. Next year, they're going to start planning weekly events.
Okay.
So to change up the gameplay a little to keep you engaged if you're still playing at that point.
Gotcha. Well, there you go.
So there's all your Fallout 76 breakdown. I'm hoping not to talk about this next week.
We'll see.
But we shall see.
In other news, there are rumors of a new Batman game coming out. WB Montreal, who did the original Batman Origins, Arkham Origins, which I like. I know it's not a popular opinion.
This is divisive.
I really liked that game. But they are doing a new, rumored to be doing a new game. There are also some rumors that it may involve the Owl Court, which
you say is very cool.
Yeah, it'd be super exciting if that was the case. If you're a Batman
Somebody
fan.
that knows lore.
Yeah. If you're a big Batman fan and follows the comics and stuff, that would be just fun.
Awesome.
So we'll keep you apprised as we hear more about that. As of right now, it's all rumor, so put your tinfoil hats on with that one. So that's all we have on that one.
And more in the, well, not really rumor mill, but Dragon Age 4, they're like, hey, it exists. It's like, that's great.
Awesome.
I never would have guessed.
Awesome.
So they're like, okay, we'll give you more news at the end of this month.
Mm-hmm.
But recently, the creative director for 2 and 3 has now gone to Ubisoft.
Oh.
So I don't know what kind
that's
of
delayed
beast
quickly.
it will turn into. They're working on Anthem right now, obviously, so I'm sure after Anthem is in its own, they will pump out Dragon Age 4, but it's coming. Nobody knows really what it'll be, if it'll be kind of a live service like the cool thing is nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it exists. So
Okay,
this is kind of like the Skyrim 6, or sorry, the Elder Scrolls 6 situation where
that's fair.
It
We know it exists.
So
and it's happening.
Thank you, BioWare, for that.
Absolutely. And on to your releases for this week. We got a little list of releases this week. We've got Omen Sight coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
It was released earlier this year on PS4, Xbox, and Windows.
I don't know if it was Xbox.
Oh, it wasn't Xbox? Okay,
I don't
so
believe
PS4 and Windows. Now coming to Nintendo Switch. Same developers who did Stories.
Yeah.
That was such a great game. Watched some of the trailers for Omen Sight, and it looks pretty solid.
Yeah,
so.
the art's pretty decent.
Yeah,
Cool.
so that's coming on December 13th.
Yes.
Is when we're going to see that. Also on December 13th, we're going to see Roller Coaster Tycoon Adventures
Yeah.
coming to the Switch.
I don't know how that's going to go, but I'm kind of interested.
I'll take your word on that one. I'm gonna let
I
you.
love Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Do
You
you?
love Roller Coaster
Oh, I'm not going to say I don't love it. I've never played it, so I have no idea.
Really? Mr. PC person.
Yeah, it's not really my.
That's okay. You're
my
not
groove,
a Sims person,
so.
I assume, either, so.
No.
That's okay.
But that's good. So that's also coming on the 13th. And finally on December 14th, we have Below, the
Yeah!
long-awaited Below coming to Xbox
Finally.
One and Steam. It's kind of a really interesting dungeon crawler experience.
Hope you have good eyesight.
Yeah, very atmospheric.
Yes.
Even when we're checking out the trailers and stuff, like it's very hard to see what's going on around you, which I believe is part of the mechanics.
I think so.
From the gameplay I was seeing.
You are in a dungeon.
Yeah,
literally.
so it is coming out on the 14th.
Yes. So thanks for tuning in to another episode of Thought You Oughta Know from Roll the Level. You can find us on the Facebooks, the Twitter. We stream every Wednesday on Twitch. And leave us a comment and tell us what you think and what kind of news that popped up that we didn't notice or something you have to add on. Thanks for watching Thought You Oughta Know.